Hello, hello, hello. I am making a video today, going to go over the entry that was available today. 6:30 New York Open gave us a big push to the downside, and today is October 18th, Friday. So the US30 is what we're looking at. For those of you who trade with me and using the juice strat, I will be going over the entries, the indicators that we are using to make these decisions, and also my new indicator, the dot cross, that you guys will see there at the bottom, the green and red triangles, right? So these are here to give you guys another visual indication on when there is an opportunity to enter. So 625 is what we're currently looking at right here on this candle pushing up. For those of you who trade with the juice strat, you guys already know we do not take sells when we are above the 500. Okay. And for those of you that don't trade with the juice, you guys are getting a little bit of inside scoops on how we trade using the juice strategy. So I'm already biased for the top side here. Even though there is this volume pushing up, I tell you guys the best entries are when we are oversold or overbought on our cross lines. So if we're taking a buy, we want to be oversold. If we're taking a sell, we'd like to be overbought. So 625 pushes up. We're not doing anything. Price is just moving up. So be it. That's all right. We're not oversold. Cross lines have already crossed here, like about 605 was when cross lines crossed, and it's too late at that point to continue to get into this here. So we let it go. Here, 6:30 New York Open, and you guys know I don't like to take entries until 6:30 has hit. So 6:30 here gives us the volume to the downside, volume coming down. We already see here, what indicators do we have with the juice? We got gold zone, we have 500, we have level, purple line, for those of you who are not juice members. So we have 3 reasons to believe that this is going to be a solid area of support where price might bounce up. And if it does give us an indication to go up, well, that's where we take our entry. Price will go from this gold zone at least to this gold zone and this level here first. That's the juice strat. That's what I teach you guys. That's what you should be following. So as price is coming down, we do see the cross lines cross to come down, but price is above the 500 moving average. And I'm licking my lips because they feel dry. So price is coming down towards this area where we thinking is a possible area of support. Well, we'll jump in for a buy, and all we have to do is be patient, right? We be patient. If you guys are paying attention to the Liddy candles, yeah, my lips are dry. I'm just a normal ass person, guys. So Liddy candles right here on the left, right? For those of you guys who use the juice, the Liddy candles are still red at this time. So I'm not even considering an entry until I see Liddy candles go green. Liddy candles don't go green till, like, I don't know, way over here, like 7:05. So all you gotta do is just relax, right? That's why when you guys trade with me live, I'm very nonchalant. I'm very just relaxed, singing, whatever, talking to you guys, sending emails, texting, swiping on my phone. It doesn't really matter because, of course, I want Liddy candles to go green, and I would love to see cross lines go oversold before I look to get into my buy. So let's play price out here. Price pushes down. We're getting to this area of support. Get our first little support here. That right there, right? That's looking good. Cross lines look like they wanna cross to go up. Let's look at this candle, 640. Look at the Liddy candles. Liddy candles are still red. We're not taking our buy here. We're being patient. We want to take our entry when most of our indicators are going for us. And right now, Liddy candles are not. I tell you guys so many times, you guys hear me say it live. Don't trade against the Liddy candles. So that's solid. It looks good. Any other time, if more things matched up, I would say that's a wonderful entry. But we're just waiting here. Let's see. Play this out some more. Price rejects, comes down. And now look at our cross lines, right? Our cross lines are starting to become oversold. That's a great thing. Like when our cross lines are getting to be oversold, I'm getting excited and I'm thinking, okay, we might be getting into our buy here shortly. Everything's looking good. Price is above the 500. We're supporting off of the 500 level and gold zone. We're oversold. All I need is litty candles, and we're in it to the top side. So let's play this out some more. Price comes down even more, and we're on top the 500 now. We are on top the 500. Beautiful. Cross lines going oversold. Get price pushes down a little more, gives us kind of a doji-ish. And doji, for those of you guys who don't know, doji, when you see a candle like this, the simplest way I can put it is price is I don't know. Price doesn't know where it wants to go, and that's fine. All we got to do now is wait for price to tell us where it wants to go. I teach trading like a language, right? Reading these candles are a language. So here we are. This candle here, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock looks pretty solid. But look at our Liddy candles, right? If you guys are waiting for the best entry, Liddy candle is still red. Do not take it yet. Wait, right? And don't worry, because there is opportunity to make money when all of these indicators hit, right? We put ourselves in the best position to take the best entry. So we're just waiting here. You know, we do get a couple of our dot cross indicators, but once again, dot cross indicators are just telling us, hey, we might be getting into an opportunity here. Look at your indicators, see if it makes sense. Now let's keep playing this out. Let's look for our perfect entry. Next candle gives us a green candle going up. No entry here. Yes, cross lines do go, Liddy candles do go green, but we're a little late here, right? Cross lines are oversold, and we've already crossed on the previous candle. So in my opinion, I do not want to get in at this point. I do want to get in when it's a fresh cross that's happening. To me, this is a little late already. You know, this is a little late. And let's zoom in a little bit so we can see it better. I should have been zoomed in a little bit more. And I think you guys can see this. So let's look for it. Let's look for, what we're looking for is we're looking for a cross with the cross lines, which means it will give us a dot cross indicator, one of these green triangles. Our Liddy candles will be green, and we'll be supporting off of this area. There's gonna be it. Just gotta wait for it, right? Let's see. Candle comes down. We're here on top of the gold zone. We get a little bit of volume pushing back up, some support. So this is giving us a good idea that, hey, this might be a floor, and price definitely might want to pop up from here. But once again, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for our best entry that we can find when more indicators are lining up. So let's keep playing this out. Price pushes up again. No fresh cross line. Price pushes back down again. Price pushes up. What is this? 725. Green Liddy candle supporting off of here. Next candle, when this closes, gives us our entry. So you're going to see here, risking about 447 underneath that candle. Gold zone up over here, 915. Solid risk to reward. Play this out. That's where we end up getting our green indicator. And you'll see, when you trade live with the dot cross, this green indicator populates the moment that this candle closes. So once this 725 candle closed, you would have seen that green dot cross indicator populate itself. That's where your entry is, right? So let's look at that, right? 725 gives us the dot cross entry. Look at the Liddy candles. The Liddy candles are green. We're oversold. We're off of the 500. We're off the level, and we're breaking up through the gold zone. That's 6 different reasons to get in. Set up your entry. Risking the candle 447, targeting the gold zone 915. Solid gold zone to gold zone entry. Let's see how long this entry takes to play out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1 hour, 1 hour and 5 minutes. So this entry takes us 1 hour and 5 minutes to play out. So in 1 hour and 5 minutes, you would have made 915 pips. If you're trading at $1 a pip, that's 915. If you're trading at 50 cents a pip, that's $460, $70 ish. Solid entry, right? And this is an entry where more indicators lined up than not. And it's hard. I know it's hard for you guys who are new. It's hard to be patient because this entry here doesn't happen until 7:25 and it actually doesn't end till about 8:30. I would have been done and I would have moved stop loss when we hit this level here, but this is just to show you an example because gold zone to gold zone is like the overall of what we go for. Yes, at this point I would have already moved my stop loss into profit and I probably would have exited someplace over here 600-700 pips over here. So but I wanted to show you guys the gold zone to gold zone entry when you're willing to wait for it is solid, right? And I teach you guys as price moves up, we move price into profit at the levels or gold zones. But I wanted to give you guys an example of waiting for the perfect setup. The best setup will keep you guys healthy because there is a lot. I mean, there is a lot of temptation. I talked about this on my story the other day. There is a lot of temptation during this time to want to take the sell and then to want to just take all these bullish candles here, right? Tempts you. We want to take a bullish here. You want to get into a buy here. You know, if you entered in here, yes, you would have stayed positive and you would have stayed all the way to the next gold zone. But you're seeing the risk that I'm risking over here, it's a lot better and it's a lot easier to see, and it's a lot easier to take the entries when you have more indicators lining up for you. And that's what I'm trying to train you guys to do, is to be patient, because there's always temptation. There's always temptation, but if you wait for the best setup, you will see there's like a sense of there's a sense of calm that comes with it. When you just know that the entry is going to present itself, there is a sense of calm, right? And that's why I am able to stay so calm throughout my trading day, because I really don't care. You know, if between my 6:30 and my 8 o'clock trading time frame, if there is no entry, I'm also okay with that, right? I'm okay with not taking an entry at all completely for the day, right? That's okay by me. Because if it's not a perfect setup, if it's not the best setup, I'd rather not even take it. So this was Friday, October 18th. This was literally this morning. I just wanted to go over it with you folks. There are, you know, there looks like there's a ton of entries that you could have gotten into, but there's really only one good candle to enter in on today, and that was 725. So for those of you who are Juice members, definitely look at your entries that you've taken. You know, if it didn't line up that you ended up taking 725 as your entry, compare your thoughts with what I just went over and ask yourself, how can you make better decisions moving forward, right? And it's really easy. Trading is very easy when you learn from me and the Juice Trap, because you just react. Like, we're not doing anything other than reading these candles, waiting for these indicators to all just work in harmony, and then it presents itself. That's it. You know, if you're looking at the dot cross indicators, which I will be releasing very soon, there's only 3 up indicators. There are only 3 buy indicators here. 635, 655, and then 725, right? So realistically, all you had to do was think 3 different times. This first one, you're like, okay, lady candles aren't with it. The second one, okay, lady candles aren't with it. This third one, lady candles are with it, and all the rest of our indicators. So this is going to be something that is going to make trading much simpler for you guys who are learning, who are new with me. But I still need you guys to understand the juice fundamentals, right? Gold zone to gold zone, level to level, taking entries with the 500. Do not trade against the lady candles. Every day we are doing the same thing over and over again. So practice on that. It's the patience part. I know what it's like. I've been through. I know what you guys are feeling. But I promise you, if you just are patient and you wait for these setups to happen, right? And that's why I tell you guys, look at the charts and expect nothing. When you look at the charts and you expect nothing out of it, you will be surprised on how the right entry just reveals itself. I'm not going to take up too much of your time here. That was the entry today, Friday, October 18th. I will see you guys next week. Enjoy your guys' weekend. I will see you guys later. Ed with the juice trap, baby. Laters.